recording. All right. Does anybody want to introduce themselves now?
Yeah, what order are we in? I'm first on the list. Hi. I am Moth. Usually I'm playing a big tabaxi, which is the icon you're seeing if you're watching this with the video as well. But today I'm playing Oracle, who is also a rogue, who is how the fuck do I describe Oracle in a concise way? Because I can go on and on for a while. She's
talk as long as you feel inclined to do so.
Oh boy.
You're giving me a chance to figure shit out.
Yeah, right. She has a dog. I'll leave it at that.
Just a dog. Nothing special
She has a wolf dog who will fucking murder everyone if you even look at her funny. A big-ass protective wolf dog who would sooner rip your guts out than let you hurt one hair on their head, who does almost all the fighting. And then she does some of the fighting, and then he's upset about it.
Your turn, Angel.
Hi, my name is Yes, my name is Angel, and I play Verma Forest Song. She is a druid from a small forest village far away from here. She is a noble looking to find a new place in the world where she can be of use to other people.
That is a
it's a good ass summary. Makes me sound like shit. Thanks.
Nice.
No.
I am the DM. I am very new at this shit. Working on it though, trying to get better at this whole thing. We're doing a special campaign that had a couple special rules in it for those who are just tuning in. First, I switched the stats of a scimitar and a rapier because I am a pedantic asshole. Second, all loot, armor, weapons, all that crap taken from enemies are probably going to be damaged, not have full stats, because you just stabbed a giant sword through it. If the players had a little bit of homebrew that they wanted to work in, I was going to talk to them about it. I don't think anybody here is using that. However, the player that is missing is a talking cat, a psychic cat. Oh my god. They weren't even live recording. I'm going to beat you, Jesse. And the last rule that I added is I encourage sort of a signature weapons and armor. If you use the same weapon over and over, you do something cool and unique to it, people are going to recognize it, and you get a couple perks, such as Verma's spear, which has a grand total of 4 zombie hands hanging off of it. And so she does bonus damage to hands. It's great.
Yay!
Good game. When we last left our players, they had just come out of the top dungeon right up here. Don't know if anybody can see that. Don't know what the DM is showing off, what the recorder is showing off. And they had the cat, who is no longer with us. They, as well as the dragon, fell into a nether vortex created by the cat's eldritch magic. So they're not here. But everybody else had found a couple bandits, climb down into this well over at near where the boat had crashed, leaving them on this island. And I forgot to give the whole plot summary of this place. Probably doesn't matter. You can go watch the first episode, losers. Any questions from you guys?
I'm good.
All right, in that case, were you going to explore down south further into the burned village? Were you going to climb down the well that Verma seems to be swimming circles around right now? Or were you going to go into the third dungeon?
Go into the burned village a little bit. Map keeps zooming me in. That's not fun.
I'm interested in looking at the burned village.
Then head on down south, my innocent children. It's pretty bright out, so you can see pretty far.
Cool.
I don't remember if it was day or night when we left off, so it's daytime.
I imagine it's probably pretty flat out here, too. It's not like a mountainy area.
You found more of the ocean. The great stone city seems to have come to its end down here. But you can see there is more ashes of burned houses that are left with nothing remaining, not even the ruins of the couple buildings up above. And
something bad seemed to have happened here.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
as you approach closer in this direction, you see two absolutely towering gargantuan knights, both of which irradiate with unnatural, dark, evil magic. The two of them seem to be motionless except for their eyes, which have locked onto you, guarding this drawbridge of which they refuse to go past.
Hello, friends. May we pass the bridge, possible?
The knights don't respond. All they do is point their blades in your direction, threateningly, both of which still irradiate a dark, unholy, corrupted magic from them.
When you say big, how big we talking? I think it's the first time I've asked this question to someone other than Snatcher, but it's still important.
These guys are probably taller than Snatcher. They're probably a good 8-9 feet tall with the dark magic that
And the thickness?
They are jacked as fuck.
Okay.
They are in pure plate armor. They are fucking scary.
Oracle's not intimidated, but she also doesn't really want to bother right now.
They do not seem to have any interest in letting you pass the drawbridge. But if you would roll a perception check to look past them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. I hate maps on Roll20. There we go.
Perception. Awesome. That's a really good roll.
And here is for Small Ear.
You can see past them that this drawbridge seems to lead onto a stone walkway that appears to be leading towards perhaps the next area, the next village, or something else behind it. But they have clearly no intention of letting you pass freely.
So, okay. Quick aside, Verma.
Yes.
Those fuckers look heavy. If we could just knock them into the water somehow, I bet they'd drown. But the problem is, 1, spears, 2, there's 2 of them.
Yes, it's very unfortunate. I do not like the dark magic that's coming off from them. It's kind of worrying.
Well, I don't give a fuck about that. I just don't want, to get stabbed.
The dark magic can do some nasty things, Oracle.
Well, like what?
Things best left unspoken.
You gotta tell me these things. You can't left unspoken them. Come on, communication's key here. Talk to me.
I do not know dark. Angel, the player, does not know dark magic spells.
Some dark magic. Oh, geez, that is pretty scary. I'm glad you went into detail about it, and we're so knowledgeable. Which that's the cat.
You can indeed ask the cat, except they fell into a pit. But sure, they're in your pocket.
Okay.
The cat, using its telepathic energy, responds with, "Didn't you find some weird light thing that burns up the darkness?"
Oh shit, I did. Okay, I don't want to just throw it at them, and I'm not sure how it works. So, I'm going to go over here. Verma, are you coming with me, or are you staying over there?
Verma's going to stay and watch, I guess.
I'm coming. Don't leave me alone with the dark magic dudes.
Is your blast thingy dark magic too?
No, it's druid magic.
Oh no, not you, the cat. Sorry.
Oh.
Mine is eldritch in origin. It comes from a higher power. The flames said that it burned up corruption.
So we can't really test how it works with your blast, huh?
Probably not.
Sorry,
let me do a better Beans voice. Probably not. Let the vine monster.
You got him pegged.
Eats an eyeball, guys.
Eats an eyeball. Hey guys, it's me. It's Baby. Okay. I just don't want to waste it, I guess. Or I'm worried they're gonna see it and immediately know what it is, and whatever. We can fight them if they try to attack us.
I do not have faith in this oracle.
Okay, you can stay back. It's fine. It's
no,
okay
I'm
if you
gonna
want to
help.
stay behind. We can handle
I'm gonna
them.
help.
Are you sure? They have
Yes.
hands. There's 4 of them.
I'm still.
Incredibly large, dark, corrupted magic hands.
Verma just goes over here and sobs for a minute.
All right, while Verma is crying, first of all, pap, hugs. Lots of good hugs and attention.
Thank
And
you,
then
Oracle.
Oracle's gonna come over here and put down the thingy, the big magic boy,
the flame you can hold in your hand.
Oh, hold on! I'm getting a phone call for some reason.
That better be from
Hello?
Beans.
This is the alert system with Beans.
Okay.
Neat, awesome.
Sorry about that.
Cool alert system.
Yeah. So, Oracle's gonna take the corruption blue flame thingy out and just set it down, kind of
almost as soon as you take it out of your pocket and hold it in guys, the flame seems to shoot off into 2 direct beams that pierces into both of their souls.
Oh, holy
you can
fuck.
see the darkness eroding away from them, flaking off like old paint. Before, where the fuck are the other tokens?
Holy fuck.
Don't mind me, I just lost my other token. Hold on.
Oh, good.
Gonna step away real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fuck did my token go? I have a special token for this.
Make a new token and then find the old one the second you make the new one.
Fucking right. That's probably what it'd be like too. We'll just use this one. As they are flaked away into the darkness, flakes away behind are left 2 much more normal looking humans wearing a much more standard, not horribly corrupted dark armor, and they just
Holy
look petrified in fear as to what happened as they fall to their knees and just look around in confused terror.
Well, to much to Smallier's dismay, I'm gonna run up to one of them and give him a hug.
Who are you?
I'm Oracle. Hi.
Where'd you come from? What happened?
I want to say right now that Oracle has absolutely no sense of personal space and is in this guy's face and also all over him.
He is totally letting that happen because
you cut out.
He is totally letting that happen because just fucking.
You're roboting.
God damn it! You want to fucking fight me, Discord? Hello.
Yeah,
Return friends.
Right now.
Hello.
Yeah.
As I was saying, he is just totally letting you do whatever you want because he is just so confused and has no idea what's going on right now.
Okay, I'm gonna hug this boy and lick his face because I'm a dog. and be like, "Hey,
where am I? What are you doing?"
Well, you're on a bridge. What's the city called again?
It was Ferosa.
You're
Well,
on
that
a
was the
bridge
kingdom,
near
anyways. You
Ferosa.
don't know the town.
Oh, okay. You're on a bridge near Ferosa, near the ocean. I think I just pulled a corruption out of you with fire.
Oh, by the way, your flame is burnt out now. It used up, but it did free both of these individuals. They just kind of like look at you shocked. They're like, "Where is everyone? What happened to this town? It's all burned down."
I assume it burned down, but I don't know. I wasn't here. We just got here. Our boat crashed, and she gestures to Verma and also Snatcher and the cat, and I'm sure the other guy might
Verma
also
and
be here
Snatcher?
in some capacity. Sorry, Verma and Small Ear. They both start with an S. I'm not good at names. I do this all the fucking time. Ask Angel,
it's just
I call
fun
her
to.
Lily every 5 minutes. I call my brothers. I get their names mixed up every fucking day.
It's just fun to rub it in a little bit.
Oh, it's fine. It's just not. You can make fun of me all you want. It's not on purpose, though.
I know. I do it all the time too. It's just
Fuck
it just happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume, because I know my girlfriend pretty well, that Verma is taking care of the other guy.
Fair enough.
She wants to make
you're
sure
back.
he's okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back to the club.
Hi, friends.
So, lots of snuggles for this guy. I don't have a lot of information for him, though.
He's just very, very confused and has no idea what's going on. He barely seems to remember who he is. And whatever that dark corruption was over him, he seemed to have no power over it.
What happened to you? Like, what was that? What happened that caused that?
What are you talking about?
What's your last memory before this?
I remember one of the princes recruiting me for a great mission, and then I don't remember anything after that. I remember standing in the castle courtyard, and then nothing.
Oof. That's a long ways back. What great mission?
After the king was opening the bars to the city, he was going to let people in, but then he got really sick, and the other prince the prince thought that his brother was the one who was poisoning the king, and we were gonna get him, but that's all I remember.
Was he sick? And she kind of describes the corruption a little bit that she saw on him.
No.
Was he buff?
No, he was dying of some kind of plague sickness. He was very ill, couldn't leave his bed. He was a good king, and we just wanted to save him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully he's still alive. I don't know how long you've been like that. Again, we just got here.
So that means the city gates were opened.
I guess so.
Then he must be alive somewhere. I hope.
I hope.
Either
You can attack with us if you want.
I think I would appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. And your friend, too. And I kind of gesture to the guy who Verma's snuggling.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Samson, and
Samson. Okay.
That's Nomad.
Nomad, okay. Oh, I name people Nomad, too. It's an underused name.
I quite like it. It says
it's
Nomad.
Great.
So, what were you intending on doing?
Well, we kind of crashed here, so mostly we're just trying to find a way into the city. Not a lot of food. Sorry. Not a lot of food out here.
I'm switching their tokens to the to this one that's got a green boundary, so you know it's an ally. You use red for enemies.
That's smart.
Oh, well, let's see. Where are we? And he looks around, kind of thinking for a moment. Well, this is the drawbridge over to the sunken city. So that must...
The sunken city?
The sunken city. It was a old kingdom that was here long before we were, and it's a great tourist attraction for the people who lived here.
Oh, okay. Does that have anything to do with the underground communal living places either?
The underground communal living? He looks at you kind of confused for a moment.
Yeah, we just went to some caves where there were a bunch of homes for people to live in. A lot of zombies around them.
You mean the stone cities?
Yeah, those.
Those were a great religious temple for the elves. Is there no one there anymore? What happened?
Yeah,
and he kind of runs off into the town a bit shaken.
Wait, Fred! Fred!
Wait.
Fred, you don't want to go back there!
They just
it's
see
okay, we'll protect you.
The corpses that burns town. They're just petrified, mortified. What could have happened? Who did this?
I don't know, but whoever did it will find them, okay?
They're monsters. These people had never done anything wrong in their lives.
I'm sorry.
We have to find them.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna find them. We're gonna fucking kill them. Okay?
Okay.
That's us. Ready? You're part of our team now.
Good.
Great. I have a bad feeling this character's gonna die in 3 seconds.
They are definitely randos that I totally just came up with the names for the spot.
Well, they're mine now.
I'm gonna have to actually write their names down. Thanks.
Yeah, it was Samson and Nomad.
They kind of look around there. Did you find any way into the upper city?
Not yet.
Then there's a chance that some of them are still alive.
Sure, yes. Good.
The upper city was separated from the lower city, but I can't imagine they would have just left everyone to die like this, so I don't know.
I hope they didn't. But if they did, that means that someone's alive, right?
I sure hope so.
Or possibly in the same state you were in, and then we can get them out with some kind of other second magic glowy thing.
And then finally one of them kind of realizes in the moment that Verma has several zombie hands on her spear, and they get noticeably concerned. Wait, how do we know you didn't do this? And they kind of draw their swords and step back defensively.
Well, I mean, these are dead zombie hands upon my spear. That means that
answers anything.
I think the dead zombie hands kind of imply that we've been fighting the bad guys. I mean, these aren't dead human hands.
I can show you the ship if you want.
I think we can see it from here. It's a pretty big vessel that crashed into those rocks.
And it crashed pretty recently, too. I still have my ticket. And I show it to them. It has my name on it.
We just didn't... We were, possessed, you said?
Yeah, or something adjacent, I assume. You were, really buff and tall and full of dark energy, quote-unquote, whatever that means. Really pretty scary, really. I was planning on drowning you guys, actually. And then, I took a fire out of my pocket, and it turned you into normal twig dudes.
Where'd you get this fire from?
We found it in one of the sacred areas when we were stabbing zombies in the hand.
You took a holy relic and stabbed the hands?
Sorry. Well, I mean, the holy relic did what it was supposed to, right? It did the holying thing, so it's okay, right?
But the hands.
Well,
Those,
yeah.
Where did the hands come from?
They just, I don't know, from the ceiling?
They were just coming out of the vents.
Yeah,
all the
because
time.
bringing up hands around Verma,
Every
she's
10
sensitive.
minutes. They just kept coming. There were hundreds of them. They just
Cuddles, hugs, licks to the face.
The two of them seem very apprehensive, seeming to know something about that relic in the hands. But they sheathe their weapons, feeling at least comfortable enough around you to not immediately seek to attack.
Okay.
All right, let's go find more survivors.
Let's go find more survivors. Let's get into the town.
All right,
Find more. Do you know where more of those relics might be? They might help us in case anyone else is possessed. Because I think this one got done being holy.
The only place that I know of holy relics in this area would be in the upper city, or if they got left behind somewhere in one of the lower parts of the city.
So I say that one more time. Murphy is really bad at hearing sentences sometimes.
The only place that we could think of that there would be holy relics would be somewhere in Stone City, probably in the upper echelons, unless another one happened to get left behind in the lower districts like that one did.
Great, let's do that. Let's go.
Yes, we should do that just in case we need them again.
You navigate and we fight.
Deal. We could use the time to recuperate. Kind of get our bearings. To start moving over. Oh, Jesus, didn't mean to do that. They start moving over to this first dungeon of which you'd already been in. Since nobody told them anything.
Oh, we've already been in there.
Oh, but which entrances have you been in?
And I like point to both of them because I don't know what they're called.
I've just been calling them dungeon holes.
Yeah, I just point to them.
Caves. All right, that leaves this one. Let's head in there then.
Flies up.
They're very excited.
No kidding. All right.
They want some revenge.
I swear to God, if these two die, Oracle's never going to forgive herself, and she will drag around the corpses trying to resurrect them.
Oh, okay. Drag your tokens onto the little visible area. Mine friends.
Where are the tokens?
If you go up to the right where all the like rolling boys are, if you click on the one that's like a sheet, it's like a paper up on the top, then you can see your character sheet. You just say her name. If you need me to actually go in the room and show you, I can do it.
You are probably going to have to resize them.
Thank
there
you.
we go. And Nomad and God were piled in here. This is one of the first dungeons I made, so like really wonky measurements. As soon as you walk in, there appears to be like an armored skeleton just slightly to the south of you, slowly walking towards you, dragging his sword across the stone, leaving.
All right, back up, against the wall. Does it look like corrupted at all? Or is it just like a fucking skeleton? It is
just a skeleton, but almost immediately as you approach it, he swings his sword at you.
What do I roll to dodge it?
Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. Or, I mean, I could just roll the attack.
Well, plus, I want to note that Small Air is in front of me, but also is shorter than me. So which one should roll it?
He's probably doing a vertical swing, so whoever's...
All right, let's do smaller. Roll what?
Do you either can roll a dexterity check to dodge it or rely on your armor rating?
What is his dexterity?
Oh god. I accidentally closed the fucking tab. Hold on.
My rolls are pretty okay today. See, I rolled the same as my armor class.
Nice. Hold on, give me just a second to regain control.
No problem.
As I clicked away like a mad fool. All right, you're good. The sword harmlessly whiffs past you. You can see that he seems to lack a sheer physical strength, but has a undead fortitude.
Oracle is going to... Do I have to roll for initiative, or am I just straight up attacking this thing?
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, because they're not the only thing. Couldn't guess.
I can't see my characters because Roll20 does maps shit.
What the fuck is everybody doing in here several times? Hold on, I'm clearing this shit.
Yeah, go for it.
Clear. Okay, roll again. They apparently didn't clear it from last time.
In which fucking Smaller gets shit initiative. In which Oracle also gets shit initiative.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for these guys too.
Sure.
Jesus Christ, they're fucking champions, aren't they?
Well, they're angry.
I also have to say I didn't expect to have 2 extra dudes in here. Kind of gonna have to work with this. God damn it! I just closed the turn order.
If it's any consolation, Oracle's gonna try to keep them from fighting as much as possible.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I can just open it back up again. All right. Well, the skeleton just took their turn, so it would now be Nomad and Samson, who try as they might to get through, kind of body blocked by the amount of people in their way.
Yeah, Oracle's playing protective of these kids.
And possess no ranged weapons, so unfortunately they have to pass their turn, giving it to Verma.
I'm gonna use the crossbow. I'm gonna fire the crossbow at the skeleton, and I'm going to reload after.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll me for that.
Okay.
That hits.
Yay.
It does 7 damage. Your crossbow shatters several bones as it pierces into their rib cage and hangs from their what little flesh remains, noticeably wounding the poor skeleton creature.
Yay!
After that, it would be...
Doggy time.
Yes.
Doggy's aiming for the leg to try to knock this bitch over.
That works. He actually manages to rip the leg bone out from under it, and the skeleton falls down into a pile of just meaningless bones and scrap metal and leather. Rusted sword
in their bones.
Hey! It fits your little icons, your tokens.
Hey, yeah.
I'm really proud that I did that, by the way.
It is really cool. Okay. Are you guys okay?
I'm good.
What about you two?
We're just fine. Nothing hurt us.
Okay. We'll go a little bit further. Stay behind us. Let us know if you hear anything.
Also, Verma's using her produce flame cantrip.
Now that'll give you a little bit more light. As you start walking forward,
Light.
you hear a loud, kind of whirring, whooshing noise. And then suddenly you hear, as if another skeleton, the rattling of bones, the dragging of a sword coming up behind the two knight friends, and with them being unprepared, the skeleton swings their blade right into one of the poor knights and fucks his day up.
Oh no!
Fuck! We charge this bitch? I'm not fucking taking that sitting down. Come here.
Yeah, go ahead after the... Well... Go ahead, yeah, let's see whose turn it would be after that. After, again,
And
the
it would be
skeleton.
my
It'd be
turn.
their
If
guys'
we're still
turn.
in the same initiative, it would be Oracle.
Yeah, it would, because Oracle didn't take a turn yet.
Alright, I'm getting out my fucking hand axe and slicing whichever bitch with a nat 20 who fucked up this. Fucking up. You fuck up my friend, I nat 20 you to death. Come here, bitch.
Yeah, your axe just crushes through its shoulder. It's still standing, but the sword arm has completely fallen from its body, leaving it noticeably unarmed, but still just kind of lurches towards you.
I take the fucking sword.
The rusty sword, if you would like to add it to your... It is very rusted, chipped, and worn. It is considered a long sword, but it would be -2 from how poor condition it is.
Okay, what's a long swords normally?
Long swords are 1d8. Actually, hold on. Let me dig up a long sword for you. How do I add that to your sheet? Hold on, just a sec.
Yeah, I added it. I just need to change the damage.
If you just, I can take care of that while you're doing things.
Okay.
Gives me something to do while you guys are taking your turns.
All right. Whose turn is it next?
It would be the skeleton's turn next, since he already got a surprise swing and is completely disarmed. He kind of just harmlessly flails his arm, and it just accomplishes nothing against the knight.
That makes it Smallier's turn. Once again, he's going for the leg. It worked for him last time.
Yeah. And much like last time, he's capable of tearing the legs out from under it, forcing this skeleton too to fall down into just a pile of bones and scrap rusted leather.
Immediately going to check on the two dudes, especially when he got slashed. Are you okay?
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I'm fine. I've dealt with much worse than that, but he does have sort of a visible gash across his shoulder area. But
to heal you with. I'm sorry.
It's more.
Maybe you should stay closer to us.
It's just a flesh wound, but it almost seemed like it teleported because it wasn't there before, and it just suddenly was.
Yeah, I guess we're right next to the... Well, no, there is like a hallway back here. It probably just came from there. I mean, things can't teleport. It's not how mass works.
Actually, there's probably magic that does that. I'm gonna look up here.
What do you... Magic again, huh?
There's sort of a little bit of light whirring at the ground, as if indeed some magic was very recently used here.
Oh, come on. More okay. Alright.
One of the knights kind of looks over at you and says, "Yeah, this is a lot like the design of the elves. They would love to create weird and intricate mazes for people to go through.
Of course they
And
do.
only those who were welcome in the church knew the correct way through.
It's a really poor way to lock a door. I mean, I guess it's more amusing than just a locked door, but like, I mean, we figured out the other ones pretty easily. The puzzle with like the elements. I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
They were probably more effective when there was priests walking through that kept miscreants away.
Yeah, I mean, I guess punching someone will keep them from solving your puzzle.
I don't think they punched people. They probably just kind of shooed you away. They weren't really hostile people. It wasn't an evil church, just a...
Well, I never said they were evil. I just said they'd punch people.
Never been punched by an elf? They don't hit very hard.
Yeah, that's my point.
Then Nomad kind of laughs. Regardless, we should keep moving and sort of watch out for more magical vortexes.
Should we go down the way that I was going before, or are we following Verma?
Well, there's no further way for Verma to go. You have currently no idea how to activate it.
No way yet.
Yeah, no way yet.
So, tell me about yourselves.
Oh, well, see, two of us have been good friends since we were kids. We always wanted to join the King's army, although there really wasn't ever much war in this place. It was a kind king that served us well.
Well, I'm glad you're both still together, at least, right? That's good. You know, even if everything else bad happened, you've got each other. You've got us.
I suppose that's true.
What the fuck is this?
That is a door.
Oh, okay. That's a door. I know what doors look like.
Are you going to open it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, as soon as you walk through the door, both of you and Oracle you and Small Ears are actually teleported as if this was a place of magic, almost similar to how the skeleton had worked in previous.
Oracle!
Don't worry, guys, you've got us. Poof.
The two knights are just horrified.
Timing.
All three of you vanish mysteriously. And as you're in here, there's a heavy locked portcullis and a heavy iron trapped you in this room with no visible escape.
You gotta get back to those two. One of them's injured. Shit. Fuck.
Verma wants to check if she can go back through the door.
You cannot. The little teleporter had just poofed you into this cell with, as you can see, no current way out.
I do not like small spaces. Okay. Well,
this is unfortunate.
We'll think of a way out.
Try to pick the lock, Oracle. You're a rogue, Oracle. Try to pick the lock.
Yes. Pick the lock. Yes, I can do that.
There does not seem to be a lock at the specific one you are working on. The one you are currently at appears to be more of a heavy fallen door that could be lifted out of the way for a brute strength approach instead.
Let's fucking fuck that shit up, motherfucker. We're desperate in this house. I continue to be
You also notice there's several starved to death bodies in here that seem to have been once wearing soldiers' uniforms, but have long since perished of emaciation.
Oh.
We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yes. I'm gonna
cutting out Verma.
Sorry. Testing?
Hello. Keep talking.
Testing. Am I still cutting out?
Are they cutting out just for me?
I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna leave the call, and I'm gonna come back.
I hear her just fine.
I think it might be on my end.
That's fair.
Okay, testing.
Oh, much
I hear
better.
you.
Awesome. I'm gonna roll the strength check too to see if I can do the thing.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Although Oracle
Oh,
failed to lift the object, Verma managed to prove her superior strength to the frail, tiny weakling. And she is able to lift the portcullis open, the heavy iron door.
My other plan was Smaller just straight up bashing his entire body into it at full speed, so it's probably better that you did that.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
yay!
Rush
As
the fuck
you
out of there.
lift it, there is several skeletons that are just meandering the halls aimlessly as if they have no purpose in life.
I'm about to sneak attack one of those
Confused,
motherfuckers.
wandering. Go for it. Roll me a stealth check. You are very hidden, and somehow these fucking clueless morons did not see you open the door.
Alright, I'm sneak attacking a bitch. That's not letting me click it. I guess it fucking, or whatever. Let's use the hand axe again. 2d6 to sneak, so I'm gonna roll that separately.
Let's see. God, I have no idea how Jesse just has all this shit so fast on standby.
You could ask. I'm sure he'd tell you. He's been helping me with my campaign.
Unfortunately, you swing the axe and the skeleton happens to turn and notice you just as you'd swung, evading the hit that would have crushed it quite nicely. All of the skeletons start to shamble towards you as it is now their turn. All of the skeletons are within range for them to approach. Each one coming in nice and close, taking their turns swinging these swords. 2 of them swinging at Oracle and 2 of them swinging at Small Ears. The first 2 at Oracle and the second 2 at Small Ears. Does a 12, 16, 15, and 7 hit.
Against my AC and against Small Ears AC, we have the same AC. Only 2 of those are going to hit. But the nat 20 hits, which is unfortunate.
Well, the nat 20 was if they had advantage, which they don't.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, no, the 16 and the 15 hit.
All right. Small Ears takes 5 damage, and Oracle takes 4.
Okay. Oracle. 3, okay.
And with that, the skeleton's turns are over. It would now be Small Ears' turn, I guess.
Where are you, Small Ear? There you are. Fucking bite this bitch. Going again for a leg. It's worked for him so far.
He manages to chomp and crunch into the leg of one of the skeletons, taking it out from under it, but the skeleton seems to be hanging off of one leg still limply and loosely, but it is still standing.
Okay. Whose turn next? Well, it'll be Verma's, because the other dude's busy.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, those guys are still terrified because their friends just fucking vanished and they didn't want to go through the horror door.
Oof. I'm going to use my crossbow and reload it.
Are you going to hit one of the wounded ones or one of the full health ones?
I want to hit the wounded one.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay. Whoop, wrong one.
That's unfortunate. Your crossbow bolt whizzes past the skeleton harmlessly, just pierces through its rib cage, but doesn't hit anything as it just pierces into the wall behind them.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Now it would be Oracle's turn.
I am going for the one who hit me. But then once again with the axe.
The axe manages to crush into one of the skulls, roughly and hard, damaging the poor skeleton's face, but even with the caved-in skull, it seems to still be kicking. So, anything else you would like to do?
I mean, I don't have any other actions, I don't think. Hold on. Oh yeah, I can take a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide action. But I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to leave my dog and Verma behind. Is the thing.
Yeah, none of those are particularly useful in this specific situation.
Oh hey, you know what I just remembered?
What?
Small-Ear has advantage every time he's within 5 feet of me.
Yes, he did get that at level 3, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't. You still hit
so
every
far.
time so far, so.
Yeah, we're good. But that's good to remember. I can dash. I'm not gonna. I don't want to leave my fucking coward.
All right. The 4 skeletons attack again, just like last time, splitting their attacks between Small Ears and Oracle. The first 2 going for Oracle, a 7 and a 16. The second
one of
2
those
going
hits.
for Small Ears with a 16 and a 12.
Once again, only one of those hits each.
Four damage for Oracle and 7 to poor Small Ears.
Woof. Okay. 15.
Doggy, no.
All right, that means Small-Ear next, yeah?
Yes.
Ooh. How tall are these skeletons in the legs is the question. Because Small-Ear's a big-ass mother.
They're probably roughly average human height, 5 to 6 feet.
So he
varying
could ram
between
the
them.
bone, like, if he jumped high enough, jump up on them like your dog does when you get home from work, and, like, ram the bone into the, like, through the rib cage that he just got off their leg.
Theoretically, yes.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck to roll for that, because I only have bite.
Just go
Roll
ahead
to
and roll
bone!
bite. Just go ahead and roll bite.
Okay.
Won't count it. You
Fuck.
do have advantage.
I do advantage, that's right.
Are you hitting one of the wounded ones, or...
Yeah, I'm hitting the one that keeps attacking Oracle.
Uh,
The one that hit her last turn, I guess.
in that case, as he leaps with the bone and forcefully jams it into the skeleton's chest, it brings it down as its rib cage is fallen, and what magic was keeping it alive withers, and he crumbles into the same dead piles as the others.
Heads up, I'm cooking, so you might hear some
Fair. It is now Verma's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like squeeze in between these two to try to get at these guys directly.
Okay.
Have fun.
And I want.
You're not
I
going to be able
wanna-
to get between Small-Ear and Oracle. You're best.
What was
You're not
that?
going to be able to get between them. Best to go around them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go around them to get one of these guys.
You
directly.
know how Small-Ear is, honey.
Yeah. I wanna use the spear on the injured one that's attacking Small Ear.
All right, go ahead. I want to move these dead ones back a bit.
And I'm specifically attacking the sword hand.
All right, so you get your +1 and +1.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
With those, you actually manage to drive your spear through the sword hand of this skeleton, and it clatters into pieces, but unfortunately, without any flesh or meat to hold it together, nothing remains to hang off of your spear.
Aww.
But you do manage, the skeleton does crumble to its demise.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
It is now Oracle's turn.
Oracle's gonna fuck up the one who swung at Small Ear and missed.
Okay.
Fuck.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Fair.
It is the skeleton's turn. This time, both of them seeing a new threatening foe, both clamor to attack the new threat that had just killed their friend prior.
Oh no!
A 20. I need to stop attacking Verma.
What the fuck? Bro, you need to get beefy.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Poor Verma!
What the hell? Why is she a death magnet?
Well, that's how much damage you take, you poor child.
Oh boy. That's 13 damage.
That is 13 damage.
We're taking a fucking short rest after we find the dudes.
17.
Christ.
Okay.
You can see that I'm not doing this on purpose, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's I get it. It's fine. the dice do not like me specifically.
You are the only one with a perk so far, to be fair.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Small Ears.
Small Ear's gonna fuck that one up. And he's gonna leap up and try to like push him over.
Go ahead and roll me a strength check on that one if you're trying to attack
here.
one.
Boop. Oh, okay.
No.
Wow, with that advantage, I went from a 4 to a 5.
Unfortunately, the skeleton manages to withhold his ground as he's attempted to be tackled. The knights are still picking their nose in the corner, meaning it is Verma's turn again.
Verma's tongue.
Verma's tongue. Verma's busy crying for being hit again.
Verma's busy praying to the god of power in Jesus.
Hi, sorry, what I miss?
It's your turn.
Okay. Gonna use my spear on the closest one's sword hand again.
Okay. Unfortunately, even with your perk, that does not hit.
Aw.
Your spear seems to just go right between his fingers and miss entirely. It is Oracle's turn.
Same one. I'm gonna get a little more creative with this. Well, I already know that attacking them through the head didn't do anything, but smaller going through the chest did. So I'm gonna get out my short sword and once again go through the rib cage.
Your sword deftly pierces right into its rib cage. It shatters several bones as you force your way through their aged brittleness. It seems as if it would be in pain if something of such horrifying undeadness could, if even, feel pain.
Okay, good to know. Good.
Unfortunately, it is still alive.
And
But
doing
it's suffering.
Because I am feeling incredibly guilty. Neither of them attack Burma this time.
Burma is grateful, thank you.
The skeletons distribute their attack, one into Small Ears and one into Oracle.
Neither hits, baby.
Good. Lucky.
Yeah.
Small Ears' turn.
He's going after the one who attacked Oracle, and he's gonna once again try to jump up, but this time he's doing like a bite to the. He's jumping up, but he's not trying to knock him over. He's just jumping up to bite more
Okay,
higher.
roll me bite.
19, baby.
All right. That actually downs the next skeleton as it crumbles into dust and debris, leaving only one skeleton left, but it still seems to have no interest in giving up whatever cruel curse that it has been damned to suffer through.
Man, I imagine it couldn't really give that up. It's kind of a curse.
The skeleton swings its sword at Verma this time and hits a nat 20. It misses. That's a relief. Go ahead, Small Ears.
Small Ear gonna fuck a bitch up. Same thing as before.
I would laugh if he manages to survive somehow. That does hit. The skeleton is severely chunked into, and most of its bones are caving in, and it barely seems able to stand on its own.
Yeah.
Verma.
I'm gonna use my spear again.
All right.
Only this time I'm just aiming for its face.
Okay. That is enough to down the skeleton as its face is pierced. The skull manages to hang off of your spear now, as it is a solid enough body piece that it can hang on your spear.
I would suggest keeping it to hands. The head might knock you off balance.
That's a good point. Irma just eyes the skull and just like a little bit saddened. She takes it off.
Aw. I throw the fucking skull across the room and smash against the wall.
All right.
Yeet, bitch!
As far as you can see, there is 3 doors that can leave this place.
Oh God.
None of them, at this particular moment, look threatening.
Roll to yell as loud as I can from.
What the fuck would that be? Performance?
It's an 11.
They can hear you, but as they yell back, or what did you yell to them?
I just yell like, "Where are you guys?"
Where you guys were left?
Oh, thank God.
Just vanished.
I think we teleported.
That sounds incredibly dangerous. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're okay. A little injured. My dog got hit, but it's okay. Are you okay?
We're fine. Nothing has come through the teleporter on this end.
Okay. We're good then. Okay. 3 doors. Do you know which one would lead me to you?
I have no idea. I've never been in this particular church.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Just stay put. Get ready to defend yourself in case something comes through. We're gonna get back to you.
Understood.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go through this one because I think it's closest. And right
Okay.
now, I'm not thinking clearly.
As soon as you walk through this door,
Okay, more attack.
yes, you are warped over here in the dungeon just outside this door instead.
Fuck magic!
Oh,
There is also
Verma
Two
just
more
bad faces in the
skeletons.
corner.
Verma gets warped into now. There's only 2 skeletons as far as you can see so far.
Rolling stealth and then rolling sneak attack.
Go for it.
A 19.
Yep, they do not spot you.
Hand axe, and then my sneak attack is roll 2d.
Unfortunately, your attack does not hit. Wait, do you have advantage on stealth hits? I don't remember.
Hold on.
Wouldn't have hit at all last time, but
Sneak attack.
Jesse's
First
typing.
level, you notice how much per turn you can deal an extra 2. No, it's not. It's not advantage. It's just.
Jesse says yes.
Really?
Oh, there's Beans.
Aw, poor Beans having health issues. That's okay. We got your cat. We could use that fucking Eldritch Blast, by the way, Dia.
Hey, I toned this back from what was in here before.
Okay. Here's the rule of thumb. Players can handle more than the DM thinks they can, but the players think they can handle more than they can.
Yeah, I was gonna add more because you had 2 of these dudes with you, and then I was like, "Fuck it, they're just gonna not walk through the teleport door because they're
That's
intimidated."
good. Well, now we have like a reason to get back. Besides,
If a creature is unaware of you, you should have advantage. Sure, we'll give it to you. Which one are you hitting? Presumably the closer
let
one.
me roll my. Yeah, whichever is closest. There's my additional murder damage.
Well, do you want to do something special in your swing?
I am just running up to this bitch and like leaping at the motherfucker and stabbing the knife.
You did it with an axe, not a knife.
An axe direct. Excuse me. I'm holding a knife in real life that made my brain go. Well. I'm sticking the axe directly into the sternum. Fuck this guy.
Right into the sternum. Your axe easily cleaves through it, breaking every bone in its way, and just shatters through its spine, instantly turning this skeleton into a pile of bones.
Fuck you.
The other one is very noticeable, as well as you hear more bones starting to push through this door up above.
Oh, come on! Alright, okay. Get your shit together.
This one manages to come close enough to attack, swinging at Verma, as she is the closest target. Does a 16 hit? Verma.
Yes.
You take 7 more damage.
Okay, so
I mean, at least you're level 3 now, so, like,
yeah.
you would be dead by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not doing too well right now.
Nah.
Okay, Verma, get the fuck behind us. Come on.
Okay.
The other skeleton is able to come close, but not quite get within range. And it is Small Ear's turn.
Small Ear can attack whichever one is. So that one.
Okay.
He's going to leap up and bite this bitch.
It is
Fuck.
unfortunate as he jumps up, his bite manages to connect with one of the... What was that?
That was Small-Ear falling off the skeleton. Uselessly.
Well, I was going to say, he bites into one of the few pieces of metal scraps that is still worth a damn,
Ow.
and does not manage to harm the skeleton. It is Verma's turn.
I'm going to use my produce flame cantrip to just throw a fireball at the skeleton. At this one.
Okay. Well, that first one...
Did not mean to tap it twice.
Unfortunately, the first one does not hit.
Off.
Your fireball misses the skeleton entirely. As Small Ears had pounced at it, it moved it out just out of the way for the fireball to whiz past harmlessly.
Well, shit, he feels bad about that. Sorry.
And it is Oracle's turn.
Fucking up the bitch closest to me, hand axe through the sternum worked for me last time.
Quite well. Doesn't work for you this time.
Ow.
This particular skeleton seems to have a little more luck when it comes to what pieces of its armor are still not rusted through into weakness, and your axe chinks harmlessly off of one of the remaining few plates of usefulness.
Fuck!
This skeleton comes in now, close enough to swing at Oracle first, as they are the closest threat to him. That's a 13 hit.
13, is it player's advantage?
Player advantage.
I have an AC of 13, both of them.
Then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I give player advantage.
Yeah, it's the same.
And the second skeleton swinging at Small Ears gets an 11, and it also does not hit.
Yeah.
Leaving it at Small Ears' turn.
We're just gonna, deftly dodge out of the way there.
Yep. You do a 6 synchronized dodge.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Like it's fucking Chrono Cross. Alright, it's Oracle's turn. Let's try to cut the head off one of these bitches. I know it's not gonna do anything. Maybe it'll make them blind? Question mark?
Go ahead and try.
I did, and it didn't do it.
Your swing manages to entirely chip off of the skeleton harmlessly. You just seem to be hitting it in that wrong place every time you graze off of its shoulder pad.
Both of us are really just dancing around here, huh?
Yeah. It's pretty intense, though. I'm sure in character your people are terrified.
Hun, at some point tonight, do you mind if I use honey?
You use the what?
The last of the cocoa honey?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Not yet, but at some point tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, the skeleton's just attacked, so it would have been Small Ears, not Oracle.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm looking at the turn order and seeing.
My bad.
That's okay. That was my mistake. Small Ear, ready to fuck shit up.
I was very confused there for a second.
R.I.P. He's biting a bitch with a nat 20, huh?
Which one was he after?
This one. He's getting the one closest to Oracle.
Like the fucking Chad Wolf he is, he pounces into the skeleton and bites hard onto its skull, just crushing the entire bone in its mouth, shattering it to just dozens of tiny pieces, and it collapses into a magicless pile of dead debris.
Fuck yeah.
And now it is Verma's turn.
I'm gonna try the fireball thing again on the remaining skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get too close. We all know what happens when you get attacked.
Yeah.
You do manage to ignite some of the leather remains of this skeleton's former clothes and armor. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage, but you have certainly lit it on fire. Congrats.
Yay! I've been
Great, now we
trying
have a flaming fucking bone boy. How is my dog supposed to attack that with his mouth?
I've been trying to light something on fire since episode 1.
How is my dog going to attack a flaming skeleton?
Well, on the bright side, it is actually turn, not small ears.
Okay. I gotta knock out the flaming boy. He will try. I'm gonna use my longest weapon to stay away from this, which is my short sword. Actually, my rapier is probably longer. Let's use that instead. Sorry. It's a 21.
Your 21 hits. The damage manages to actually pierce through some of its armor and crunch under some of the worn down bones beneath it. But it is still alive and still noticeably on fire. It now attacks Small Ears,
Fuck!
as Small Ears was the closest threat to it, swinging its sword. Although most of it was not on fire, there is a small whip of flame upon the blade.
Aha! Bitch, you nat one!
As the skeleton swings its flaming blade, the same whip of leather that managed to swing back and just whip it in the face, further ignite all of its power. And how much damage does that do to itself? Let's find out.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
It manages to crumble into bone dust after it whipped itself like the damned fool it is.
Okay, I am going to use one of my spell slots to try and heal myself a bit since I have 10 HP.
I'm not trying to kill you, I swear.
It's okay.
Not on purpose.
It's okay.
I hope that's not too loud.
That's 13 health. That's almost as much as you got hit in one fucking turn because God hates you.
That's awesome.
But wait, Rose, you're gone.
His will. Yes, I am Jesus.
Jesus Christ herself.
This tunnel, this cavern seems to be noticeably better lit than the others, and you happen to see that there is 4 different doors. And the one that you had just walked through that had teleported you here magically, the one that a skeleton had just moments ago walked through, and 2 more.
Be really fucking careful about this one. We're aware that it's gonna fucking...
As you walk back through this door, it does not teleport you anywhere.
Okay.
Seeming as if these teleporters are one direction specifically, which would also explain why Verma did not teleport when she walked onto the prior one. you managed to find your way back to where your friends were.
Friends!
You could see each other through the door.
Can we go through the door?
Yes.
I'm gonna like pounce Samson.
Oh God, I'm glad you're okay. What happened?
Oh, we fought some skeletons, but it's okay. We're here. We're back. We got you.
Skeletons?
By the way, again, raised by dogs, there is faceless.
Samson, again, just kind of seems to be oddly okay with this.
Okay.
You didn't teleport when you walked through the door this time.
No, we didn't. I guess it only works one way? Well, it's open now, so, I mean, if we all go, we should go together. Make sure, if we teleport, we all teleport together.
Okay.
If we touch each other, maybe it'll be fine, because, we're touching our clothes, so...
Have you ever seen The Fly?
Angel has.
Oh no. No. What? No.
As soon as you said touching each other while you're going through the teleporter, I'm just like,
No.
on a slightly related but not so, I want to tell you something about Oracle that I haven't.
Oh.
And it is up to you as the DM if this is a joke or a legitimate threat. This is your discretion whether you want this to be like a silly thing that I'll joke about or like a real threat. If you kill Oracle, her super OP level 3+ shows up and destroys everything in the 10 radius.
Neat.
Verma is concerned about that.
I'm assuming that was out of character.
Yeah, that was out of character.
All right,
that was like a joke thing, but then it actually happened a couple. Where she goes down and then Bob just pours it.
So now, what is you doing?
Making sure my boys are okay. And then probably gonna ask them where they were.
Where they were?
No, where they want to go.
Hey, is there anywhere to go? We just either have to leave this place or try and find a way through,
in the first place? You're the one who took us here.
Yeah, they wouldn't put all these protections if they weren't protecting something. This is clearly a church or chapel of some sort. They wouldn't.
So we're going further in. Sorry, I had to throw candy at my girlfriend. So we're going further in looking, but you don't know the way.
Correct.
Okay, then let's keep looking for the artifact. Stay close.
All right.
Okay. Now, you may not know the way, but you're also welcome to pick a direction. I don't want to just take over completely, you know?
They are absolutely mortified as they warp down through and land here.
Oh, shit.
Because that's where the teleporter went.
Right.
Well, you could theoretically just walk up in that direction.
Right.
But
okay,
wait,
yeah, teleporter. Still doing things. Got it.
Yes. They work in one direction, but they do not turn off, as far as you're aware.
We destroyed everything here, so that's good. Let's just head back up to where Verma is. Oh, there she is. Hi.
Hi.
Well, So, which way have you gone before?
We've gone up, and then there's a door up at the end of the hallway. We've gone right through.
Okay, well, I suggest we take one of these two then.
Okay? I'm gonna listen. Oracle's gonna listen to one, and Smog's gonna listen to the danger.
As you look through this one, you can see a skeleton quickly approaching through this. But as soon as he steps onto the tile in front of you, he is whisked away to somewhere else.
So there's a teleporter in front of this one. So if we go in front of this one, we'll be teleported somewhere that definitely has at least one skeleton.
That does seem dangerous. Perhaps we should go through the other one then.
Okay, what does Small Ear see?
Small Ears just sees a empty room, a empty little hallway.
Small Ear has keen hearing and smell, which gives him advantage on wisdom checks.
There is nothing, as far as he can tell.
Okay, I'm not even gonna roll for it. All right. Oracle's gonna just hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna take one of my rats and I'm gonna throw it at the door to see if it's.
As you throw a rat into this doorway, it is indeed teleported.
Okay, this is a teleport door. Everyone.
A rat seems to land right behind you, in fact.
Oh. Okay, I think I put it back in my inventory.
So what's through this way?
The door that teleports us right back behind us. So nothing really.
Oracle's gonna go through the teleporter. Verma's gonna go through the teleporter.
Oh boy, okay.
This hallway looks really familiar, and you're pretty sure you've passed these people at least 3 times now.
Wow, I can't wait to go back and tell Oracle about the 3 other people I met that look just like her and their mysterious dog companion that also looks just like Oracle's mysterious dog companion.
Well, this is pickle. Okay. Not through this one then. You guys want to go up the top of the hall and try to go through one of those?
Sure, I suppose. Let's head this way.
Oop.
Again, as you walk through this one, you are teleported up here.
Sorry, I probably should have warned you about that one.
Another skeleton seems to be working its way out this door just as soon as you get here.
All right, hold on. Stay back, guys. And Oracle is gonna do I have to roll for initiative against my dog? We're both gonna try to attack at the same time.
You know what? I'm gonna let you both attack. You guys
All
get
right.
the first attack on this guy.
Oracle hand axe, Small Ear bite. Oh fuck! I nat 20.
Yes, you did.
That was the hand axe, baby.
You managed to cave in this thing's skull just like a previous one. Although there once was a chip in your axe from where you had missed one of the hands. A shard of the bone seems to have hung in the chip on your axe, filling in the blank.
Fuck yeah, that's badass as hell.
And the skeleton is easily and deftly killed.
Drag the body inside, get a peek through. Can you? Oh, sorry.
This door does not seem to teleport to you, as the skeleton had walked through it several times.
Verma, can you throw a fire down there and show us?
I can do that thing. I would like to throw a fireball down this hall, please.
All right. As you throw a fireball, it just appears to be a long, empty, dead-end corridor until yet another skeleton is warped in, just in time for the fireball to crash into his face. Go ahead and roll me a fireball attack.
Woo!
Very unfortunate timing on his part.
Yeah, right. Probably a teleporter up there. Where these guys have to be coming from somewhere, right?
The fireball completely just incinerates everything he's wearing, leaving the skeleton charred and flailing.
Holy fuck.
Confused and terrified, approaches you.
Small Ear leaping. Well, is he still on fire?
Yes.
All right. Oracle's gonna handle this one with once again the short sword because no, the rapier's long.
Rapiers are indeed longer.
Oh, nat 20!
Again with a nat 20. You
Apparently I
Absolutely.
can't open doors for shit, but I can stab a bitch.
You could shank a bitch quite good. Between the heavy fireball and the piercing rapier, this skeleton is killed just like Verma, who left the call.
Oh god, she's dead.
Ah.
The skeleton is dead, but yes, there, as far as you can tell, is some sort of teleporter that goes through somewhere, that leads from somewhere to here.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting water, but I'm gonna go down that hallway in just a second. As soon as I got hands. Alright.
There appears to be nothing of interest except this external teleporter.
Okay, I come back. There's a teleporter up there teleporting in these guys from somewhere else. If we can find the source of where they're being teleported from, that's probably where they keep, like, the stock of them. And then we can just, like, take it out right at the source, you know? Set the whole place on fire.
At this point, as Nomad and Samson look at some of these skeletons, they're very confused. These
Are you
these
okay?
are badges of the king's soldiers. These are uniforms that our foot soldiers would have worn.
Really? That's not good.
It's
That
hard to
means
tell
that-
with them being so old and rotted, but these look like people that could have served beside us, potentially.
She kind of looks a little nervous now, like, you don't think that, you know, they were still people underneath the skeletonness like you were, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I saw you kill a few of them. There doesn't seem to be any sort of internal organs controlling them. Looks just like dark magic and nothing else.
That's really creepy, okay.
What worries me is, why are they here? How long have they been here for them to have their leather rotted away with mold? This is age that seems to have killed them.
You guys have, well, I guess you've been out for longer than you thought. Then, wait. So, when you guys, your last memories, right? Were they planning on opening the gates? Like soon?
They said they were going to open it as soon as it was ready, as soon as everything was prepared for
What? How
visitors.
long were they taking to prepare? Was that like a future date in like some, you know, far off one day when we were ready, or was that like, you know, next week?
I don't remember. I think the king was waiting for his two princes to come of age first. So I think it would have been several years before we were intending on opening it.
Okay, how old were the princes? And how old is of age?
Well, let's see. The elder prince would have been about 17. The younger prince would have been about 14 back then. Of age, he thinks for a moment. The king, in the old rule books that the king uses, the princes are generally given a small section of the kingdom when they turn 20.
Okay, so about 6 years. Well, this is a lot more than 6 years worth of mold.
Oh no, and they're just petrified.
Has anyone, like,
I hope that.
checked down
Do you think
here?
that? Do you think that maybe like something aged it faster? And they're just like nervously hoping that they haven't been encased in whatever darkness it has been for so long.
Maybe, yeah, okay, yeah, there's teleporting magic. That's probably age.
And maybe we should get out of here if there's something aging them quicker in here.
Right.
Or if we're
We
being
need an
aged the
artifact,
entire
right?
time we're here.
No, I don't see Mage. Smallhair is a dog, so he isn't aged.
Are you sure though? How can we tell?
Well, you don't have a beard.
That's a fair enough answer, I suppose.
you'd be having to shave every couple minutes. I would know. My dad grows beards like fucking crazy. And he's not magically age accelerated.
Then maybe it has something to do with whatever turned them into skeletons, perhaps.
That's my thought. But, again, magic, walking skeletons, teleporting, it's all nonsensical, right? So I'm sure anything makes sense. Magically aging skeletons to make them creepier. Yeah, that's probably plausible.
Oh, I don't know a thing about magic personally.
Oh, me neither.
But I guess we should keep looking.
Right.
If there were soldiers in here, they had to have been looking for something.
The thing that we used to free you, we found in one of these. So my thought is, whatever this artifact is that's being guarded is probably something that can undo future quote-unquote corruption. So if, we run into any of your friends or your family who are in like the same very buff, dark curse thing, we can get them out using whatever we find in here, right?
I sure hope so.
Right. Going up.
There's,
Oh, yeah?
let's see. Go ahead.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I'm throwing another rat at the door.
The rat is teleported as soon as it moves through that door, but you are
This one's a
unsure to where.
teleporter, guys. Come with us.
All right. Seems like we're not getting hurt by these things anyways.
Yeah. We all teleport. Yay!
What order are you going in?
Small ear, then Oracle, then Verma, and then these two.
Okay. You're whisked into a completely different hallway that has another skeleton who was wandering away as if he had been looking for something. They don't
Small
seem
ear got
to.
here first. He's gonna get ready to attack this bitch.
They don't even seem to notice that you've warped in behind them. The sound of the teleporters does not seem to alert them.
Oracle is sneak attack, but Small Ear got here first, so I'm gonna go Small Ear.
Okay.
19, baby!
You've got advantage, so you do hit that. Small Ears manages to bite into the back of the skeleton and take out a couple of its ribs as they are worn and old.
Tasty
But it
ribs.
quickly turns to face you just in time for Nomad and Samson to attack. Both swinging a heavy greatsword at the skeleton. And both absolutely crushing the poor thing.
Holy shit.
I don't even need to roll for their damage. I know they're going to kill it without its current health.
Holy shit, okay.
Those are
Goddamn.
great swords on top of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're dead. It's a dead skeleton.
Hey, great job, you guys!
Thank you. We were part of the king's army, after all.
Yeah. So is Small Ear in, my mom's army, and rubs his head. That counts as the same thing, right?
Sure. I imagine Nomad has just said, this whole time. A man of few words.
A big boy. Big, quiet boy.
Samson's very talkative, though.
Understandably, Jesus. It was this fucking Timon and Pumbaa duo.
There's another skeleton at the end of this hall.
This
The
one,
last
Oracle is gonna sneak attack. Let me stealth.
What does it roll? You're good. This probably should have been a wisdom, but whatever.
Alright. Let me hand axe, and then... Oh, shit!
You easily crush into the poor skeleton, just much as the last one, just bringing down the axe into its spinal column and shattering it.
Man, winning is fucking fun.
Nat 20s are great.
This is my third nat 20.
You're hitting really hard today.
This is the universe making up for my shitty fucking lockpicking in the last one.
The universe still isn't made up for Verma getting the shit kicked out of her every time someone attacks her.
Yeah. Oh, also, one more thing I want to do.
Yes.
And I forgot to mention this earlier. I should have done this in the room where they were most of them. I'm gonna try to every time I kill one of these, I'm gonna roll to see how intact the armor is, and if it's like decent enough, I'm gonna take it with me.
In every case of these skeletons, it's incredibly moldy and worn out and mostly useless. However, you probably could manage to salvage a couple pounds of scrap metal that could be used at a blacksmith from each skeleton if you feel like carrying.
I'm mostly looking for like because these guys said that these were like recognizably the king's armor set.
They had badges of the king, is what they said.
I'm taking a badge then.
All right. Go ahead and add that to your inventory. You have a king's infantry badge.
I want to be able to like recognize that symbol and like show that to things, and maybe it'll be useful in a puzzle later.
It is as you roll me a intelligence actually.
Making sure I'm on Oracle and not small ear. Yeah, she's the one with the inventory. Right here. That's fair. Oracle doesn't know outside.
You're pretty sure you've seen these badges somewhere. You're just not sure where.
Yeah, Oracle's grew up on a fucking island. She doesn't know anything about it.
Anyways, which hallway are you going down?
Verma, throw fire down both of them.
Verma is doing that thing.
South or north first?
North first.
Oh, I forgot to say please. Please fire down the thing. Thank you.
You're welcome, it's okay.
You throw a fireball to the north, and it lights up an empty hallway, but does have a turn at the end of it. But as the fireball crackles, hits against the end of the wall, you hear bones coming to attention as if they had just heard the sound.
Oh, great.
And the two skeletons start to make their way out of that tunnel.
So, gonna fireball down the other side?
Or are you gonna throw it? Yeah. Go ahead and do whatever you're gonna do.
I'd like to throw a fireball down here too.
Best not to get sneak attacked.
Yeah.
Your fireball flies down that hallway, but as it teleports to somewhere else.
I don't fucking flee. I don't take prisoners.
Go ahead and roll me the first attack, but you do not get sneak attack.
That's fair. I assume we're in the same order.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know why you've gone first every time. Probably just because you take them, usually.
I'm at the top of the turn order.
You're also, I mean, technically these dudes are at the top of the turn order, but...
I am, okay. I always look there and I see my symbol and I go, okay, it's my...
That's just where I've left it.
That's fair.
But you are usually the one who takes the lead. So why don't you guys all take it before these skeletons do?
All right.
Your axe.
Fighting a bitch.
Your first axe. Well, Oracle doesn't accomplish, or Small Ears doesn't do anything.
R.I.P.
Your small, slight bone-chipped axe manages to crush into the shoulder of the nearest one, although it does not disable the sword arm, but rather its unarmed arm. Go ahead, Verma.
I would like to fire at the closest one with my crossbow and then immediately reload it.
Okay.
No.
That's unfortunate. Your crossbow malfunctions, and it just kind of shoots the bolt up into the air and nails it into the ceiling.
R.I.P.
Oh. Verma just stands there, lowers the crossbow, and stares at the ceiling in sheer disbelief.
Yeah, just kind of like the whole string just like fucked up.
This whole
Holy God
campaign
knows
is
where.
Verma has a bad day.
I don't even know how a crossbow physically can fire vertically. Pretty sure it's impossible, but you know what? Your crossbow fucked up somehow.
Verma just doesn't have the words for what happened just now. She's just stunned into immobility.
The knights, much like last time, really want to help, but are body blocked by the 3 people clambering in the small hallway. Meaning it is the skeleton's turn to come around the corner, and they each take 1 swing at Oracle and Small Ears. First Oracle, second Small Ears.
Oh my God.
Poor Oracle. Oracle unfortunately takes a whopping 8 damage thanks to that nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Small Ears is just fine.
Huh?
I said small Ears is just fine though. They don't get hit.
Oh, he's not fine. He's pissed, but he's not injured.
Yeah. After the skeleton's turn, it is Small Ears' turn.
Whichever one just hit Oracle, that motherfucker, he's going ham on that motherfucker.
Probably the one that you hit in the shoulder, to be honest.
I got 14, baby.
14 does hit it. This skeleton manages to keep standing even as he is bit into and has the axe crushed into his shoulder, but many of his bones have fallen to the floor already in a pile, and just barely keeping solid. And it is Verma's turn.
I'm gonna try with the crossbow again. Just firing the crossbow at the closest skeleton,
All
and
right.
reloading afterwards.
Your crossbow string seems incredibly loose. It may need to be fixed at some point soon, as the bolt kind of harmlessly goes about half the distance that it should have.
Shit, man.
It is Oracle's turn.
Oracle is getting pushed back by Small Ear. She's not allowed to attack this thing and like directly in front of it anymore. She's gonna use the short bow.
All right, are you attacking the wounded one?
Yeah.
Or the okay.
Wounded, yeah.
The arrow from your bow manages to be just what the doctor ordered. It punishes the skeletons for not drinking enough milk in its life. And it crumbles down into death.
Skeletons, like, I ran out of milk. No!
I have so many fucking videos of skeletons that want milk and are playing trumpets.
No, I have to find the specific one. Hold on.
My favorite one is fucking, like, it's the TF2 machinima thing. TF2 source filmmaker, whatever the fuck it is. Gary's mod. And, like, there's a kid who's about to pour a soda, and the skeleton comes in and, like, slides milk towards him. The kid, like, knocks over the carton of milk, and the skeleton looks at him. And then it cuts to, like, a red screen. There's, like, 12 skeletons kicking the shit out of this kid while, Papyrus's song from Underscale plays.
Oh, my God! I have to find you this one to add to your collection. I asked Lily to... She's the one who showed it to me. When I get it, I will send it your way.
Consume your calcium is what my... God, I fucking love this video. gonna send it in the live, I guess, even though we're technically live. This fucking kills me.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot about the part with the dog. I forgot about that part. Oh, I
my
love that video so
God.
much.
This is amazing. Let's get-
Consume your calcium, kids.
I have to find the one that fucking...
the doggo.
Oh, let's see. It was Oracle just took their turn, so it's the skeleton now. The skeleton comes in and swings its sword limply at the poor puppo. Ouch.
Fuck!
Fortunately, the pup has drank his milk, and the sword does fuck all to pierce its clean, silky coat.
Doggy drinks milk.
With only a pretty harmless 3 damage. Got a nice haircut, though. It is now Verma's turn.
I'm gonna do the crossbow again. Wish me luck.
Good luck. The crossbow string still seems a little bit loose, but it manages to fly far enough to hit the skeleton and lodge a crossbow bolt into its eye socket. But it didn't pierce the way a crossbow probably should have.
You're cutting out the chat.
You're cutting out too.
Back.
Aha! She sent it to me!
Hello.
While we're waiting for Angel to stop having shit, I'm putting this in live.
Awesome, do it. Can everybody hear me, though?
Yeah.
Anyways, as I said, the crossbow string still seems unfortunately loose. It manages to fly correctly, but probably not as hard as it should have, lodging into the skeleton's eye socket, but not piercing through its skull. And now I'm going to watch this video.
Woo!
That's a spicy pizza. Okay. After Verma, it is Oracle's turn. God, that is a good one.
Apparently there's a full version that I haven't seen that Lily also linked me to that I'll put in the general.
We'll watch that one later. Yeah, that one is quite a bit longer. I'll watch that later.
Yeah.
So, Oracle, you gonna punch shit in the face?
Oh yeah, no, I'm punching shit with my fucking axe.
Mm-hmm.
18!
Why is your axe set to piercing? That's weird.
I have no idea.
Either way, whatever.
I did not make this character sheet. I mean, I made the character sheet, but I did not make the.
Just looking at that, it seems a bit weird, but whatever. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really affect anything right now. Just notice that.
I mean, I can fix it if you need me to. Hold on.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Your axe manages to crush into the skeleton, taking its entire left arm off with it, but it still has its sword arm. The skeleton.
That was an oracle, not small ear.
The skeleton, in defense of its own life, swings the sword and whiffs entirely, allowing Verma her next chance to get her revenge.
One more time. I'm gonna use the crossbow.
That thing broke, motherfucker. Yeet.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna just use my spear.
Probably the wise decision. Your crossbow's not doing well. Will you hit it?
Twice is a coincidence. Don't let it become a pattern.
Ah.
Aim for its hands.
Your spear manages to dig between the rib cage. It doesn't break anything, but you get a little bit of a chip. Hands on your spear prevent it from going too deep into the body, however.
Oh no! I've been felled by my own hubris.
It is
Oh my
Oracle's turn.
Well, after watching that fucking spectacle go down, I'm for hand axe. Actually, no, hold on. My dog isn't letting me get that close. Let's go with my bow. Oh, that's not good. That's a nat one, fellas.
As you shoot your bow, the bowstring on it comes loose and whips you in the face for 1 damage. And it would require to be restrung with a full action before it could be fired again, but it is not permanently damaged.
Okay.
And the arrow goes absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
Probably lodges itself in the ceiling right next to where Verma's old bow went. They can be friends up there.
It's me, the bolt. It's me, the arrow.
Oh, you're a bolt, I'm an arrow. I've always wondered what the difference was.
Oh, I don't know fucking idea.
I mean, I know out of character, but made for a good joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is the skeleton's turn again.
Oh
hey,
no!
that's bad. Attack Verma, she's closest.
Hey!
Verma is indeed the closest.
Get ready for a fucking slaughter, guys.
And he misses.
Oh shit.
Oh boy!
For the first time in Verma's life, the skeleton manages to not connect its blade directly with her pretty face.
I have always waited for this day. I just didn't think it would come.
The prophecy.
It is finally as it has been foretold.
And it is Verma's turn for revenge.
Verma is going to expressly attack the skeleton's hand now. With the spear.
You deftly connect your spear into the bone of its hand. However, your spear does not seem to do a whole lot to the hand that is mostly just bone. Even with your proficiency at slaughtering poor hands. It seems that you knock a couple knuckles off of its hand, but it still has enough of its hand left to use it.
No!
Bad times all around.
Ah!
You used up all the party luck with those like 3 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
And it is your turn.
Okay. Oracle, she'll restring later. She's gonna use the rapier. It's long.
Finally, the skeleton is downed and it collapses into bones,
Ah!
leaving just a pile of death behind in its wake. Wow, that was a shit show. I wish we could have helped, but there's just so much going on in these tiny, tight corridors, and
No
we
worries.
don't have a bow.
Better that we got hurt than you, and I think that we need to take a short rest. My health is kind of low.
I don't think it's safe to rest in this dungeon. There's still things that could teleport anywhere.
Well, you keep a watch out then. We're gonna lay down.
On this hard rock floor?
Yeah, good night.
Okay.
I have a
Alright,
dog.
sure.
It's okay. I have a pill.
If you're just taking a short rest, then use your hit dice to restore health and shit.
Yeah, hold on. Is there a way to do that on the sheet, or do I just...
I think you have to roll that manually.
Okay.
If there is a way to do that on your own, I don't know about it. I don't know, is there? Hold on.
3... Yeah, I get 3 hit
I'll
dice.
test with Zoran.
Remind me how the fuck these work. I always forget.
That does work. You can just click on hit dice.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know hit dice had their thing you can click on. Oh, rest in peace.
Oh, R.I.P. Well, that's for Oracle. Let's see smaller. Oh wait, he doesn't. That's because he doesn't have a hit dice set. Excuse me.
Oh, okay, yeah, just go ahead and roll it again with Oracle then. That's
But
still the same
not-
thing.
Still not doing it. All right, hold on. There we go.
Jesse pretending they're not paying attention, but secretly listening in on everything we do. Wow, Smaller gets a lot of health back.
Waller's feeling good. Oracle's still kind of shit.
You can use more than one if you want.
Yeah, I'll use a second one.
You do have to reduce the number, though.
Oh yeah, here.
God, you are not doing very well, are you?
No, I'm not. Hold on, I'm messing.
Damn, if only there was a dragon who had thick armor who was in the party. Or if only the DM wanted these 2 guys who are in thick armor to stand in the front and do literally
no,
anything.
Oracle wants them to stay in the. That's all. That's also in character. Like she's very protective of these beefy boys.
These beefy boys who are like a higher level than you almost.
My keyboard isn't working, but fuck all of you. I have to pay attention. I'm recording. God. Bye.
What's this mysterious voice? Where's this voice coming from?
Bye.
The voice of
Players.
God.
The voice of God.
Jesus.
You may be his avatar, but here he is.
Okay, goodbye.
It truly is the voice of
No.
God because they're not here. Oh, I hope nobody Christian is watching because that was spicy. Bye forever, Jesse. I love you. Peace.
See you in hell, motherfucker.
Oh.
Okay. Side note. Verma's not taking the opportunity to take a rest. She's staying awake and she's keeping an eye on these 2 guards.
Okay.
She very, very low key. She's polite about it. She doesn't say anything, but she's just like very quietly keeping an eye on them.
That's fair. Well, you guys are all taking a rest. The 2 guys kind of explore the area slightly, toss a little bit of rocks here and there, and they see that there is 2 teleporters out and apparently 2 teleporters into this particular cavern, meaning it is a particular hub of activity. And when the rest is over, when the rest of the party feels inclined to assist, they may do so.
One more time, sorry.
Just whenever you guys are done resting, feel free to assist.
Yeah, alright.
They did a little bit of exploring, and they've determined that in this corridor is a out teleporter, and in this one is an out teleporter. But here and here are the ones that come in.
I don't see where you're pointing.
Do you not see the pings?
No.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one comes in. This one comes in, or that one leads out. You can walk into that one, and you can walk into this one, while these other two will take you other places.
Okay.
Or take you from other places. God! These two in the vertical line here, this hallway that Verma's in, both lead to other places, and the two on the other side lead from other places. And you may now decide where you're going.
Where do you guys want to go?
I have no idea. Wait, no. These two are the fucking whatever. These two are the good two. Whatever. I think we should try this one. I think the guys say.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
And as you walk through that one, you are teleported back down here. Everybody is teleported into this extremely tight corridor.
Okay, problem, bad, alright, not fun, not fun.
Split between what you already know as a teleporter in and the one that you just...
Bad, getting out of there as any means possible.
Well, which way are you going? The one that... Are you going left or right? Hold on, I'm getting a knock on my door.
Right. Oh,
Yes?
yeah, but only if everyone's coming with me. Grab people, dragging them out, let's go, I'm dragging everyone. Fuck this, out of here, fuck this.
Like 90% certain it's an old lesbian couple of nerds.
Neat.
Their house is decked out with Star Wars shit.
What the
They
fuck?
have a 3D printer. There's a gaming PC in the living room. And it's like an old woman's living room, but with a gaming PC.
What the fuck was that? Rose?
Sorry, I was talking to my roommate because he knocked on my
That's
door.
okay.
Anyways, are you heading the left path or the right path?
I'm dragging everyone right forcefully.
All right, as you walk to the right, you are teleported back into the same hub that you were before.
Okay, not that one. Never mind. Bad idea.
Well, sorry, I guess we led you to the wrong one.
It's okay. I did ask. Okay, and Small Air is not happy. He's gonna...
Only leaves one left then.
I guess so.
And
Okay, we're going to this one.
that one warps you down into this corridor where the skeletons were coming from before.
Fire Verma, please?
Verma uses Produce Flame to throw a fireball down this hall.
There doesn't appear to be anything.
Oh.
So where are they coming from? Oh, and I throw a rat at the dead end.
That was the teleporter that pulled you to this location. This seems to have been that the skeletons that had been coming out of here were coming out of that hub area and just coming out of here coincidentally. The skeletons seem to be just as lost as you are.
Great.
Well, is there any... I think there's a door we haven't checked down here.
Yeah, there's this one.
Have we been through that one?
No, it's not. I can't see it.
As you walk through that one, you are teleported back to the hub.
All right, let's get my convoluted. I'm not remembering doors, so I'm gonna go through convoluted methods, whatever, to get back over.
Well, we can't go that way. Have we been through this door yet? Or we could go
Also,
further south, too.
Assume from now on that whenever I try a door, I'm testing with a rat first.
Okay.
Yay.
It looks like there's 2 ways we can go.
Well, that one just leads us back down where it connects to the rest of the place, so... Oh,
Well, there's 2 doors there.
Let's try... I don't know. Verma, you pick.
This door?
Okay.
As you walk through that room... Are you testing with the rat?
Yeah.
The rat is teleported as it goes through there.
This one's a teleporter, guys. You wanna risk it?
That's up to you.
Sure.
Oh, Verma?
Yeah,
Okay.
no reason not to.
As you walk through this one, you are warped back to the entrance.
Oh. Okay.
Well, it looks like we at least know a way out of here now.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, we're gonna make our way back over here and try this door then.
This door is, in fact, not a teleporter.
Okay. Good.
This room seems to be noticeably devoid of any form of skeletons.
Do you guys think the skeletons are also looking for something? I mean, the last one seemed to be, like, guarding, but I think these are just, like, wandering, confused.
I'm afraid to say that it might be the reason they're all dead was because they got lost in here somehow.
Well, not because something killed them with magic? I mean, they're walking around.
I have no idea, unfortunately, but
When you die in the sacred underground temple, do you just, like, become a skeleton? Because then they shouldn't have attacked us if they're still, got the same intentions they did when they were alive.
I unfortunately couldn't tell you. Well, maybe
Yeah,
whatever
I
turned
don't
us into
fucking
those
understand
dark
magic either.
warriors, some sort of dark magic is here. 'Cause these are King's footmen. There's no way they could be evil.
Well, no, not evil, but, Oh, okay, yeah, evil. I mean, I guess, King's men could still be evil, but this many is statistically unlikely.
I just wonder what they were doing here.
Yeah, just what I just asked. Looking for something, I guess.
Probably the same thing we're looking for.
You think they wanted... Oh, move. I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
This door is not a teleporter.
Thank God. Fuck
Much as the
teleporters.
previous room, it seems that none of the skeletons had somehow managed to find their way into this particular room with an open hallway up here, completely open, and unprotected door. A very long and tight corridor. It seems as if this corridor is tight enough that you would have to walk in single file.
Orgel doesn't like that. How did you manage to, before even knowing that we would be your players and these would be our characters, manage to make a dungeon that is both dark and small and perfectly play into both of our human spheres?
Purely coincidence. Seems to be nothing, but as you get closer, roll me a perception check.
Smalley's in front, so is he doing it or we all?
Everyone. And Verma, for reasons, you have advantage on this.
Okay.
Well, both. I don't know what that was. Oracle or small ears for the perception.
The second one was small ear.
All right. Well, small ears and Verma happen to notice carvings on the wall that seem to depict some sort of religious text, depicting a great degree of imagery surrounding hands. Hands in these images seem to be glowing,
Oh my God.
cherished, almost worshipped for some reason.
Are you okay? Oh wait, Oracle doesn't know about them. Small ear is gonna tell her, and then notice, and then she's gonna. Oh God, Verma, are you okay? Cuddles, licks, hugs.
I'm okay. She
Okay,
says as
cover-
she glares at the wall.
Oracle's just gonna slowly cover her eyes. Cover Verma's eyes.
No, it's dark.
Oh, sorry. Turn her head gently away from the hands.
Nomad and Samson stop right where they are as you get far enough in to see these imagery of the hands. Both
You
of them
recognize-
put their hands on their swords, but they don't quite draw them yet.
Do you
These-
recognize this?
We do. This is the Church of Hands. These elves worshipped a charity god that believed it was best to serve others by helping. It was called the Church of Hands because your hands should be given in service to others.
Well, Verma
And-
has a problem with that.
You seem to have several hands speared upon your weapon. According to what you've told us, there was disembodied hands protecting that relic.
Yep.
This is Nomad chimes in for the first time. It seems to me that you might have killed the priests who were protecting that artifact.
Well,
Fact.
shit. They shouldn't have attacked us then. Ignoring completely the fact that they didn't.
How do we know you didn't attack them first? You maybe pissed them off doing something with these puzzles.
Well,
You mentioned something about elements.
Right, yeah, we were solving the. But, come on, it's a puzzle.
It's meant to keep out miscreants and those that would harm the church and steal their
The
relics.
thing we found in their safe.
People like you who seem to have stolen something very cherished.
And I used it to save both of you from being buff dark monsters, okay?
Which is the only reason we haven't put you under arrest yet.
We
We're
were
not sure
trying to
what's
find
going
out what
on, but
happened here. There was a murder. There's like skeletons and dead people everywhere. We were trying to figure out what happened to them. Something bad happened here.
you're not. That's why you're not under arrest. We don't exactly trust you, but we don't have anything else to go by. Just
Okay, I care about both of you. I consider you my friends. I'm telling you right now, if you try to arrest me, I will kill both of you where you stand.
they both draw their weapons, take a step back. Threatening officers of the king? That's treason. Even if you are a
We're
foreigner.
not citizens here. Honestly, I don't care if I commit treason. I'm just trying to stay alive and unarrested. And I think you also want to stay alive and not skeleton.
They both kind of look at each other before putting their swords back into their scabbards. You've got a point. We can at least save this discussion for when we're out of whatever cursed place this is.
Right. And Small Ear, just for effect, growls, but Oracle's dropped any intimidation at this point.
The rest of the hallway just seems to have the imagery get more detailed and ornate, describing exactly what they say about people literally giving their hands in service.
I'm
They'll-
gonna stay
they'll-
kind of
they'll
close
give-
to Verma here.
They'll give their hands in service, all right.
Alright, Verma, stay close with us.
Verma's staying close, but also she is keeping herself between you guys and the guards.
Okay, that's fair. That's understandable.
This is an incredibly large and ornate door that seems to be incredibly covered in cobwebs and dust as if nothing has touched it in ages. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Sorry. Testing it with a rat.
The rat just bounces off the door.
Okay, so we're good to go.
As you come in, you can see very clearly in this well-lit room that is definitely a large church that was dedicated towards worshipping the hands, much as the last one was, with a strong altar in the center that has a bright, unnatural blue flame similar to the one you had found before.
Oh, great! I'm gonna collect it. I'm also gonna call back while I'm running, pick it up. I'm gonna call behind me that she might not want to come here because of all the hands.
Verma's gonna step inside a little bit, just so that she's visible. But she's not gonna come all the way in, and she's still keeping an eye on these guards.
Nomad and Samson kind of push their way past you to see the great chapel, and they look around in awe. This is one of the secret chapels. Wonder we hadn't been here. This one is only for the high priests.
Well, now it's for me, and she pockets the thing.
I don't know if you should do that, but it was what saved us, so maybe we should hold on to it.
There's no point in something being special if it's not going to get used for its special purpose, right?
You've got a point, but maybe you should let one of us hold it. We are the king's soldiers, after all.
All right. I hand it over to Samson. I'm still going to put it in my inventory just so I don't forget that we have it.
Deal.
But I'll put a note that it's Samson.
Samson thanks you for your compassion and your trustingness, and follows it up with,
it's not dangerous anyway, so.
Perhaps we were judging you harshly. Perhaps those hands had deemed you a threat for some reason.
Right.
We weren't there. We shouldn't judge you for your actions.
Right. And there's a ton of them, so there's probably more.
Regardless, let us stay allies for now.
Yeah, we're friends, right? We're friends.
Yes.
Let's go back out now that we have this. Let's get out of here.
All right, I agree.
Get back to daylight.
As you come out back into the world, it seems to be about the twilight hours. Getting dark, but there's still enough light to let you see just fine.
Okay. I dug a pit for us to sleep in. I could probably make it a little bit bigger.
Is there something wrong with the house?
Probably, yeah.
You aren't sure?
I mean, it's covered in, dead bodies and shit.
This whole place is covered in dead bodies. I wouldn't say the ground is any safer.
Well, no, but the ground you get, a full range. You can see all the way out. My dog has dark vision, so...
I suppose you have a point.
Sleep wherever you want, I guess, but, I can always make the pit bigger. It's also nice and soft and warm because you got all the bodies in there. The living bodies, mind you.
I think we'll go rest over here in the sails, make a nice cloth bed out of the sails. But thank you for the offer. And they go on their way over to the boat wreckage and start kind of salvaging some of the torn and ripped sails.
Verma's staying with Oracle and Small-Ear.
Okay. Probably a wise decision. Did you guys want to end the session here because we have been going for a couple hours, or do you want to keep playing?
I'm kind of tired.
All right. Well, thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. As per the usual, I would appreciate any comments and critiques on what I did well and what I did wrong, so I can always improve.
I think that was fucking fun.
Yes! Getting better.
Yeah.
Yes!
That was
slow
great. I very
because
much
we were
enjoyed
all
it.
tired.
What was that?
I was a little slow, but I think that's just because we were all tired.
Yeah, that's fair. Is it still live, or have you turned off the stream, Jesse?